Our practice is a unique practice in that while we don't have a big sign outside saying we provide Christian counseling, it's not unusual that people will seek us out for primarily that reason. We don't take a Bible and clock them over the head with it or stick a religious track in them. But once we understand that they have concern or that they're struggling with what they believe or whether they believe or not, we do have a question as to whether or not they are people of faith. And I like to think that if they're a person of faith, that they bring an extra set of tools to what it is that we do in terms of psychological counseling. So we're going to look to what extent we can rely on that faith that they bring, that faith that they believe in, and we will explore it. Often people come and say, well, I don't think God will like me anymore. I've done this, I've done the other. He's probably, thrown me to the curb, so to speak. He's no longer interested in me. And so it's helpful to say, God is also a God of love. You want to incorporate, have them think about people who are part of the Bible and ask them, do you understand why there's a David, why there's an Abraham, why there's an Isaac, why there's even a Joseph, particularly if they're talking about people who have suffered. So if they know that Joseph suffered quite some time and didn't complain, if they know that David not only had a person like Bathsheba in his life, that he also killed a number of people as being a warrior, then we have a sense that we can come together and have a feeling that we don't have to be these perfect people. We don't have to be into Christianity in terms of do's and don'ts. We'll have a sense that we come to Him by virtue of our faith and our belief in Him. And we also understand that as Christians, it's not that we're sinless. We're not sinners. We're just sinless. And that's why they're important, because God knows that we're not going to be perfect. And so it seems to me that as we do this Christian walk, as we go through that, we understand that while we're having challenges of one sort, and that we're going to have challenges, nobody's a Christian and not having those challenges. As a matter of fact, it seems to me that if they've chosen to be a Christian, they have to understand that they're at war. Because Satan is not willing to give up what he thinks he owns already. And so he's going to battle us, and we're going to be battling him as we continue on this Christian journey.